What is good, everybody? How's everybody doing today? So, finding chords can be very difficult, especially if you don't have any music theory just like me. So in this video, I'm going to be going through this process that I go through when it comes to making chords that can definitely help you to get over your chord block and can definitely help when you're struggling with making those chords. It's very frustrating, I understand. Let's get into it. So, first off, I'd find a good piano sound because that's really important as well. I have this plugin called Keyzone Piano or Keyzone Classic. It's a really good piano sound and it's free, so I'll put a link in the description to go cop it if you'd like. But this is what it sounds like. There's some really good high notes, some really good low notes, and when you make chords with this specific plugin and this sound, it makes it sound really full. So just definitely a really good plugin when it comes to making chords. What I'm gonna first off do is I'm gonna set my root notes. So this is what I have so far. Really simple and it's catchy as well, so that's perfect. That's the exact slot zone of what we're looking for when it comes to our root note pattern. What we can do now is we can lower this to our root notes, which is going to be down here. I'm going to shift it up a few octaves, a few semitones. So usually after I add my root notes, I add these three notes right here, and obviously they're up here, but for now we're going to keep them down right next to the root notes. And what you want to do is you want to find something that matches with the root note. One good way to find something that matches good with the root note is just come here. It really depends on how simple you want the chord. If you just want a really simple chord, which is what I'm teaching you, it's just going to have 4 notes for each chord in total. So it's going to be, and that's going to be one chord. So if we listen to this right here, this is, as long as this matches right here, this, as long as that matches in your ears and that sounds good, then you're going to have a good chord. So listen here. So that matches in my head. So if you come up here, we have that. We can shift this up an octave. Let's listen. See that? So we can change the voicing of it maybe. But I like that right there. So we're going to keep that. Let's go to the second one right here. I like that right there. So we're gonna come here, put this up an octave. So this is what we have in total so far. And this is all from just using my ear to find out what matches and what doesn't match. So one thing that came up was this right here. So if you listen to this right here, this matches this first part and the second part. But then as soon as you get to this part right here, it doesn't really match. It doesn't really sound good in my head. And a big part of that is from this root note here. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the root note. So I just changed that root note up from down here to right here. And that's what matches more, just from using my ear. This all matches together and sounds nice. So we're going to just turn these into chords, them all together, and this is what we have as chords now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of tweaking to make it to what I really want, which that means changing the semitones a little bit, changing the voicing of the notes. If you don't know what changing the voicing is, just like shifting these up an octave, shifting these down an octave, you know, just messing around, just tweaking stuff, just kind of making it all right. All right, so I just did a little bit of tweaking and I found out the chords that I want. So this is exactly what I want right here. I'm running a bit low on time, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep this as the only melody. I could add other melodies, but I had some stuff come up that I had to do and I had to deal with, so I'm 36 minutes into recording and I don't want my space to run out, so I'm just going to start to move on to drums now. I'm just going to come up here, layer the clap. By now, if you're a producer and you don't know where the claps go, like by memory, then you're not a producer. Drum pattern down. I just kept this really simple, and this was just kind of more of a chord tutorial. I just kept the drum simple, but this is in total of the full beat of what we had, just threw some basic drums on there. I really hope that I've been able to help you with this process that I showed you on how to make chords. Let me know down in the comments below if I helped you and if you're going to try this out. But again, thanks for watching this. Here's the full beat. Take a listen. That just about wraps it up for me. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Peace.
Music going crazy, crazy.